Hello and welcome to Bite Size History, History of the United Kingdom, brought to you by AI Cast. I'm your host Aidan. In today's episode, we will be exploring Celtic Britain, a period of prehistoric and early historic history that saw the emergence of Celtic-speaking societies in the British Isles and the cultural and linguistic impact. The Celtic language family is a branch of the larger Indo-European language family, and includes the modern-day languages of Irish, Welsh, Scottish Gaelic, Breton, Cornish, and Manx. The earliest evidence of Celtic-speaking societies in the British Isles dates back to the Iron Age, around 800 BCE, and these societies continued to evolve and develop into the early historic period, until the arrival of the Romans in 43 CE. The emergence of Celtic-speaking societies in the British Isles is a fascinating period in the region's history. This episode of Bite Size History will explore the history and cultural impact of these societies, examining the ways in which their language, art, and social organization influenced the development of the British Isles. Celtic-speaking societies began to emerge in the British Isles in the Iron Age, from around the 6th century BCE onwards. These societies were characterized by their use of Celtic languages, which were spoken across much of Europe at the time. The arrival of these languages in the British Isles marked a significant shift in the linguistic and cultural landscape of the region. Celtic-speaking societies were characterized by the unique social organization, with an emphasis on tribal structures and decentralized power. These societies were often led by chieftains, who were responsible for the protection and welfare of their people. The Celtic-speaking societies of the British Isles also placed great value on the concept of honor and reputation, and warriors were held in high esteem. The arrival of Celtic-speaking societies in the British Isles had a significant impact on the region's culture and art. Celtic art is characterized by intricate designs, often incorporating patterns of interwoven lines and images of animals and other natural forms. This art was used to decorate everyday objects, such as weapons and jewelry, as well as monumental structures such as stone circles and hill forts. Celtic-speaking societies also had a significant impact on the religious and spiritual beliefs of the British Isles. These societies were often polytheistic, with a pantheon of gods and goddesses, each associated with specific natural features or aspects of daily life. The arrival of Celtic-speaking societies also had a significant impact on the development of early Christian communities, which would emerge in the British Isles from the 5th century CE onwards. The impact of Celtic-speaking societies on the British Isles was not limited to culture and language. These societies also had significant political and military implications. The decentralized power structures of Celtic-speaking societies made it difficult for them to resist the Roman invasion of Britain, which began in 43 CE. However, Celtic-speaking societies continued to exert significant influence on the region, and played a key role in the development of early medieval kingdoms in the British Isles. Despite the historical and cultural importance of Celtic-speaking societies in the British Isles, our knowledge of these societies remains somewhat limited. Much of what we know about Celtic-speaking societies comes from archaeological evidence, including artifacts such as weapons, jewelry, and pottery, as well as monumental structures such as stone circles and hill forts. The study of Celtic-speaking societies in the British Isles is an ongoing field of research, and new discoveries and interpretations continue to shed light on these fascinating cultures. The legacy of these societies can be seen in the language, culture, and art of the region, and their influence can be felt across the British Isles to this day. That concludes our episode on Celtic Britain and its impact on the history and culture of the British Isles. Thank you for listening. If you like the show, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time on Bite Size History.